Tour alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors. Klitschko's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Grant's making his way to the ring right now. Boy, and he's not bashful at all, is he? Look at him, confidently making his way down for this contest.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome batting cages, Klitschko. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Grant.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
36 minutes still ahead of him here, round 1 of 12. Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Grant. Both men trading hooks. Blocks the headshot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball. Everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well. But basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Seconds remaining in this round. Good defense, just covering up down low. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Accurate counter punch by Grant. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
There's no need to be on the inside.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Solid counter punch by Grant. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Two snapping jabs by Grant. Parries that punch intended for the head. Halfway through round number 2.
Stay away from the inside. Keep that head moving.
Good scoring counter punch by Klitschko. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Grant. Solid counter punch by Grant. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Well-placed counter punch by Grant. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Able to dismiss that body shot.
Cover your head. 1, 2, 1,
2. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Well-placed counter by Klitschko. Klitschko's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
He has found his groove with this right hand. And a good counter by Klitschko. Another jab comes in by Grant. What a chin. And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing? He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Grant. blocks it away. Seconds to go in this third round. Good defensive skill with the block by Big. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Grant. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Grant. Double jab by Klitschko. Solid counterpunch by Grant. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Grant. Fine work right there by Grant. Good defensive skill with the block by Grant. Last 10 seconds. A little defense turns to offense by Grant. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good work on the combination by Grant. Blocks that punch. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Klitschko. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Halfway through this round. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Grant. Devastating blow by Grant. Klitschko's sitting here wondering why he's getting hit so much. How about this? You're not moving your head at all.
Well, how about don't wonder about it? You weren't taught that probably in the gym. You didn't work on that in the gym. Well, it's not going to come to you suddenly when you're in the arena.
Protect yourself. Beat him to the punch.
Job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Klitschko. Final 10 seconds. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Right back to it upstairs. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Grant. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Klitschko. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Nice strike after catching one by Klitschko. And a smart counterpunch by Grant. Holy cow! Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it.
Keep moving.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
You need to keep the head moving.
Able to dismiss it. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And a smart counterpunch by Klitschko. And And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Let's start. He's done. I want you to double up that jab.
All right, listen. We need to create more punches, okay? Slip his punch to throw. Straight right down the middle. Get on that. Get on that.
So with the start of this round, we've reached the halfway point. Be interesting to see what we're in store for down the stretch of this fight. Showing you some defense there with the block. Good job on the two-punch combo by Grant. Parries that punch away. Klitschko's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. And he's able to land consecutive shots. Well done by Klitschko. That's a good block by Grant. Grant's got to deal with a cut cheek. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good block by Bad Intentions. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Good scoring counterpunch by Grant. Grant's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. Coming quick.
Grant's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards, but you can just see the style of fight that this is, that he's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Grant. Grant's showing us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
On the mark, the counter punch by Grant. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. A little defense turns to offense by Grant. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
And a good counter by Grant. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Now that's some fine work right there by Klitschko. Sharp counter punch by Klitschko. That was a miss by Klitschko. Klitschko's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
Well off the mark by Klitschko. There he goes with the right hand again. Devastating blow by Grant.
Cover your head.
10 clicks of the talk. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good block.
Keep working the jab.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. Trying to keep his distance, trying to keep his range, but still, you have to be offensive-minded.
Yeah, you do. If you're just standing on the outside at the beginning, that's okay, but then your opponent, he's going to walk in on you. There has to be something threatening, something damaging to keep you outside.
Nice strike after catching one by Klitschko.
Move your feet.
Excellent counterpunch by Grant. Right back to the work up top. Teddy, it's one of my favorite times of one of our fight broadcasts. When we make the declaration, he has to have a knockout to win.
And how's he going to do it? Well, I think he's got to be a photographer. He's got to be a guy that goes in the dark room, really, Joe, and start looking at the negatives. During the night, a lot of pictures have been taken. He's got to go now and look back at those pictures and remember something, that he saw something. He saw a moment. He saw a spot where the guy dropped his hand. He pulled back, and he's got to go, and he's got to act on that moment.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Keep the head moving.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Grant. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good way to protect the midsection. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Good scoring counter punch by Grant. Wow! Klitschko stunned and he is hurt. He is in a real bad spot right now.
Keep busy, guys.
Maybe a punch or two and he could be on the deck. Oh boy, he's got to get right to the inside. Just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all. And he's leaving himself a little bit open. Maybe he can land a bomb. He can land a lucky shot.
That's a good block by Grant. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Klitschko. Able to cover up that gut. And a good counter by Klitschko. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Klitschko. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Nice strike after catching one by Grant. Blocks the headshot. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Klitschko. Oh, boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Now that's some fine work right there by Grant. Grant's jab on the outside. That has really been the difference maker here, hasn't it, Teddy?
Yes, it has. But the most important thing is, you know, everybody says, hey, just use your jab. You control the outside. Hey, jab's a great weapon, but it can be very dangerous. You throw it from a little too close, you could get counted with that right hand. He's throwing it at the perfect distance, getting full extension on that punch.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
What a nice combo by Klitschko. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Gets rid of that body shot. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. To another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Decide to trade there. Good block by Big. And there's the left hand working well for him again. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Able to dismiss that body shot. And we send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges had to say.
The judges have reached a split decision. Your winner, Big Grant.
Your winner, and he gets the nod by split decision.
He gets the nod, and I think he gets a gift.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.